What's up, Kaijudo Duel Masters? This is Carl Reddish, aka Thunder Sultan, coming at you on November 5th, 2012. First thing I want to say is, man, my thoughts go out to anybody who got stuck in that Hurricane Sandy stuff. Man, I've been there. I used to live in Louisiana. I dealt with hurricanes all the time. My mom lost everything in Katrina, so I've seen how devastating that can be. And I know we have a lot of Kaijudo Duel Masters in the New York area, and Drizzer's up that way. Man, I hope everything turned out okay. I know a lot of people lost their homes and they're still without power. And my thoughts go out to you guys, man. I hope everything pulls out okay. So I have a cousin who lives in Brooklyn, and everything turned out okay for him, and I'm very thankful for that. And then also, I want to apologize. I haven't posted anything for like a week. Like a week I haven't posted. It's just been crazy with my father dying last month. We've had a lot of stuff to do, a lot of packing, a lot of moving. I live with my father, and we're going to go ahead and sell this house and yada, yada, yada. So dealing with that, finding a new place, all kinds of stuff. But a lot of that's out the way, so I'm going to be able to bring you guys a lot more content like I wanted to originally. I've got a lot of stuff recorded, so it's going to be throughout the week. So stick with me, guys. By the way, I hit over 200 subscribers. Holy cow, I hit over 200 subscribers. I have like 12,000 views. Unbelievable. Didn't think I would do this. I know everybody says that. TKC, Earth Power, Vex gets 4666 when he hit 8,000. But when you do this, you do it for fun, and you do it because you want to give people good stuff to watch, because you want to see good stuff too. Like, I subscribe to Earth Power and a whole bunch of other people because they put out good stuff that I enjoy. And if I like it, I put a comment. If I don't like it, I put a comment. If I like it, I put a thumbs up. Drizzer. I love that joke. Drizzer, it's a great joke. Keep going. You've ran with it. You're one of us. But stuff like that is why I do this. And the views and the comments, you guys are awesome. Please keep it up. Can't wait till I get to 300. All right, let's see. Tons of stuff going on. Tons of previews happening. Tons of stuff in Kaijudo going on, man. Lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Some of it not so much, but we'll talk about it in a second. Lots of previews going on. I'm just gonna go over a few just real quick. Cyber Trader, I think, is amazing. Think about it. You play this guy on turn 2, 2 mana, 1,000. Look at a card, draw a card, discard a card. So basically, if you're on the play, you got 5 cards. You play mana. You go to 6. Then you loot 1, 7. You're filtering through 7 cards. If you're on the draw, you're filtering through 8. I think that's right. If not, correct me in the comments below. But it's something like that. And considering I run a 40-card deck, that's a fifth of my deck. So you should be able to find the Evo bait for it and stuff like that. Cyberlords is really good. I played a couple games with Rockmaster, and he was running 3-Rise Cyberlord stuff. And which, if you watch one of my videos that's coming out this week, we kind of want to name that Geek Squad, because it's got, like, tech support and all these other things. I think it'd be cool to call Mono Blue Cyberlords Geek Squad. I think it'd be kind of cool. See if we can get everybody doing that. It'd be kind of neat to come up with that deck name. Might compete with, Blurble, CVH. Be the man with that. But Flame Spike Tetsurian. Wish it was Fighter Dual Fang. It's pretty good in a mono green Beastkin beatdown deck. I'll tell you that. I am going to research that and go for it. Turn 4 Bronze Arm. Turn 5 Flame Spike Tetsurian. Seems pretty good. Because they gave us the 6. I'm not 6. I'm sorry. The yellow. The light super, which is that 9-cost 3-headed dragon, which is amazing, by the way. Absolutely amazing. Yellow needed a big boom boom like that. And that's just one heck of a boom boom. Taps 3 when it comes into play. When it leaves play, look at top 3. Put all light creatures that you want. Oh, man. And I think it's a May effect on putting the creature, so if you don't want to put it out, you don't have to. Which could come into effect later in the game. But, yeah, I'm thinking because they showed us that, I'm thinking Fighter Dual Fang and Ladia Bell are rares. Regular non-foil rares. I think that's what's going to happen. I would love for that to happen. I think it'd be awesome. We'll see. We'll see. It can't be varies because we've seen the Mega Bug one. Let's move on. Let's see. As far as Evo Fury goes, I do have my case pre-ordered. I will have that case the day the set releases. I will videotape the opening of that and have it up the same day. And should have singles for that out for that case the same night or the next day. So that'll be awesome. And then a buddy of mine has a case, and we're gonna film his as well. So I should have 2 case openings for Evo Fury for you guys to check out. Mine will probably be broken up into box by box, and then his will be one long hour-long one or whatever. And then about a week after that, I'm gonna have a set review of each color. I'm not gonna do the whole thing like I did last time. I'm gonna break it up into colors so you guys can enjoy it in little, 5-6 minute bits. I think that was the correct way to go. That's how TKC did it. It was pretty awesome. We're to the point where I'm going to do a little contest. I've realized that you guys like these little contests, and I'm going to do my best to kind of step them up each time. But I have a invitational circuit deck box from back in the Dizzy, which was a Wednesday, Dane Cook joke. But it's not in mint condition. I mean, it's got some flaws. It's got a marker thing on the bottom and a little stress marker right there. But it does have dual masters on the back, and it does Velcro open, and it does have the insert. So, and who knows what I might put in it? Just saying. I'm not kind of guy who likes to stuff and mail it to people. So, to get this deck box, be the first one in the comments below to tell me who are these 2 guys. Who are these 2 guys? This guy should be, wow, that's reverse angle stuff. This guy should be pretty easy. I don't want his Kaijudo name. I want his DM name. And then same with this guy. I was going through my stuff, and I found this old poster. Gordon had given it to me. Gordon Kane, good buddy of mine, the guy I travel around with. He picked it up from one of the Tournament of 5 Civs. Shadow Clash of the Blinding Night. This is kind of stuff I want to see in Kaijudo. I'd love to see this. Tournament of 5 Civs, regional stuff, continentals. Based off the Reddit that happened today, which I'll put a link for that below. It was an AMA, Ask Me Everything or Anything. I didn't get to participate in it because I had to work. I worked all day today. It was a crazy day. But I did read it. There's a lot of good stuff, and there's a lot of oh, man, stuff. I'm not trying to be negative. I love this game. I'm a very positive person, but there's a couple of things where I was like, and I'll get to those in just a second. So, let me talk about sanctioning. You can sanction Kaijudo now, but it seems like a lot of stores are running into problems. Like yesterday at my store in Richardson, my store had did the 1023 WPN update, which stores need to do, and then you can click the Kaijudo, and hopefully Wachi's watching this, and they can be like, oh, this is what's going on. We were having a problem with the pairing method. It's stuck on non-elimination, and my TO was saying that usually it says Swiss right there. So that was the first problem, and the second was there was no players available for that drop-down menu. You couldn't add any in, no tabs, with no options to change. So hopefully they can fix that either by midweek and and stuff like that. But I was hoping to get sanctioning going so that we could run the event, and then I could log into my account later in the week and be like, okay, is this an ELO system or a point system? So I didn't get to see that. But based off the Reddit, they are not doing a ranking system at this moment. It might be something later on, but at this moment they're not doing a ranking system. So no ELO and no point-based system. But if they do, it's going to be like the Planeswalker points from what they were saying. So, and they're doing that because they want to keep this game friendly and fun and towards the age-appropriate range of 8+. And I understand that. I understand that's your business model. I understand that. But in all realistic talk, it's not happening, Wizards. I mean, you're just not seeing anybody under the age of 15 or 18 playing this game, because you got so many old DM players, and you've got old DM players, and then just tons of people crossing over from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic and all these other games. I'm not sure where the target audience is. I don't know if they're at home playing console games and stuff like that. I just don't know. I don't know where they are. I understand you're pushing very hard on the hub and and the cartoon side and all that, but the target audience is just not showing up. And then you've also got, they Watsy screams league, league, league. No regional stuff. No, they're going to have a convention presence, but I don't think it's going to be for TO. For organized play, or maybe or so. I don't know. Maybe it's just they'll do a league at each of these conventions. I don't know. I wish they would do a high level tournament play. They mentioned that you're going to have a winner, but they don't want people feeling bad being losers. I don't think that kids are that way because of the video game generation. Like Mario. You play Mario. And how many times does Mario have to die before you clear the castle? I mean, yeah, you're a loser. You're a loser. You're a loser. You get really close. You're a loser. You get really, really close. You fall in the lava. And then finally you get to beat Bowser. And you're the winner. Boom. You know what I mean? And then your little brother, he plays the same level, and he's losing. Eventually he wins. I feel the same way about TCGs. You're not going to be the great, first place player your first week at league or your first week at a tournament, but you got to just keep playing and getting your cards and keep playing, and you're going to get there. And if we had stuff like Tournament of the 5 Civs, where you had a payout to like the top 8 or the top 16 or whatever, you're putting cards in the hands of people, building their collections and going from there. But you look at some of the cards like Skull Shatter, Razorkender Puppet, some of the Evos, even the Lord cards. I call them Lords because Lord of Atlantis for Magic and stuff like that. The ones that boost other cards, those take a lot of thinking, a lot of strategy, and a lot of deck building and stuff. And maybe the game is too in-depth for the target audience, and that's why they're not showing. I mean, that might be why you don't see 8 to 12 for Magic. It may be just the built-in mechanics and not necessarily the artwork. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I would hope that by the summer, Watsy has gotten over their complex of kid-friendly, because that's not what's going to be selling the boosters. You have to get competitive play for cards to continue to have value and for cards to continue to be bought. I mean, at some point, the cards become worthless because there's nothing worthwhile to play. And we haven't got to that point, and I hope we never do. But I think that okay, let's say you had League on Sundays. Well, if you had a Tournament of 5 Civs on the Saturday before the Sunday of League, you're not interrupting, the League play. You can still have your competitive play on Saturday and your League on Sunday or whatever. I don't know. At this point, I'm ranting. But all in all, there was lots of good info in the Reddit and some stuff that you just gotta wait. We're not getting promos for Evo Fury through Walmart, so I guess that was a one-time thing. I can understand where they were being good to the big box at one point, and then they got to go back to being good to the hobby, and then maybe it's a back and forth. I don't know, but we shall see. Let's see. Interesting thing that was posted. And I brought this to my store because my store actually didn't see it, and I'll put a link below. Yami Michael had posted it on the Dojo group. Basically, it was a letter to the stores saying you can do sanctioning basically anytime after the 23rd of October. And if you run an 8 or more person tournament for Kaijudo with the target age range of 8 to 12, I think it said, between November 19th and like 3 weeks out from that, you would qualify for a basically like a prize kit for the store itself, not for the players, but just for the store itself, which would have Magic the Gathering Return to Ravnica pre-release stuff, D&D first edition books, a Kaijudo Rise of the Duel Masters booster box, and some other stuff. Basically, the prize pack was worth $250, and there was 1,000 of them. So if you times 1,000 times 250, that's $250,000. That's $250,000 worth of this product that can be obtained by stores simply by running a Kaijudo tournament sanctioned with the target audience being who's in the tournament. So, how many stores will actually do that? How many stores will fudge that and just to get the $250 thing? I don't know. Does WotC? I didn't even think WotC cared about age range as far as like DCI numbers, but I guess they do. It makes sense because I guess the old DM had an age range, so that makes sense now that I say that. But I don't know. I think it's kind of like bribery. I think it's a little bit of bribery. I understand it's marketing. I understand it's promotion. But you're going to get a ton of false numbers right off the bat from either stores trying to figure it out. Plus, they're sending out like demo decks or take-home decks, which I assume would have the same legal printed cards in them that you could get. It would probably be like a red-green deck, something without blockers kind of thing. And I've seen in other games where they make like non-tournament play demo decks, and it just turns out to be a fiasco. So these are probably going to be real cards. Well, they've done it in Magic, so yeah, they're going to be. And so right there, you're giving people essentially like a pre-con deck that they can just get 8 kids together, give them a DCI number, give them these decks, and I don't know. We're going to see. I'll leave a link for that below. But the interesting thing was it's that piece of paper said you could sanction. And then I looked at my store's Evo Fury League kit, and on the second page in the corner it says you can't do sanctioning now, so don't worry about it. Just run your league like off the cards. So it's an interesting thing. There's a lot of contradictions. We're getting there. I'm sorry I'm being so negative. WotC, if you're watching this, which I'm pretty sure you are, these are legitimate concerns by our players, about the target audience and the fact that at some point you're going to have to get over the kid-friendly thing. And, I just don't think you're making cards for that, for kids. I mean, you're just making an absolutely amazing, intricate, wonderful game that happens to have pictures for a target audience that's not there. I'm just ranting at this point. But I love the game. I just want it to go correctly. These are my suggestions. That's my thing. I think that's about it. If you like this one, leave me a like. If you don't like it, leave me a don't like. Leave me some comments. Hopefully I get a winner pretty quick. I do this for you guys. I do this for the game. Sorry if this came off like a negative rant. I'll be a lot more positive in my next ones. I appreciate all you guys. May all your shows be triggers. Bye.